time is now, now or never, I can't look back. It's mine forever, the record is stacked. It's like the Letterman team on my back. The time is now, now or never, I'm making it count. Counting the times they counted me out. Straight out the mud, I'm making it out. I gotta get it, the time is now. Sheesh.
He's late. I forgot to send the link to him, so it's my fault. He's late,
Oh,
Coach.
all good.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Let's see if we can get
No
him in
problem.
here. Let's see if we can get him in here. See if it works. Man, late, just late 99.
Nah, man, I didn't get the link.
No, Coach said he sent it to you. That's what Coach said. He said
Coach sent it to me?
He said he sent it to you.
No, don't buy that one.
Dang, come on, Coach.
No, that was my fault. I sent him the link.
Put me in the game, Coach.
I sent him the link.
Yeah.
I forgot to send you the link because I was so excited to talk to Coach. And Chili, I just saw you on Saturday.
Me too. Hey, I think Coach one of the best.
There you go.
There's no way to verbally quantify or justify what this man has done. Like,
that's right.
The accomplishments and how many kids he sent, for how many kids he had to the next level. It's just mind-boggling, and to be able to just watch a little bit of it at Corona, where crazily Cassius Pete was one of my favorite players because he was such a bully. Yeah. He was such a bully on the court. Really brought that football attitude, which I thought complemented those teams so well. And then to watch you do your thing with Koa also at Perry, with everything that was around him, and always just finding the right way to manipulate Koa's game to just fit within the concepts of the team to make the team so. Man, chef's kiss. What you did was absolute art. There isn't and I say this with all the respect in the world to every great football coach that's been here, the Monzes, the Iguanos, the Regals, all those guys that I absolutely love. There is no coach in the Valley that has done it at that level better than you did it at your level. I loved it, Coach. I did. And I'm such a fan. And I have to let you know that.
Thank you.
Man.
You want to be my agent?
Yes. There we go. There we go. There we go. For those that need the introduction, Sammy Dwayne Jr. joining us here on Dropping Dimes with Cam and Chili. How is that for an intro, Coach? That want to make you get back on the sidelines? That's like Michael Buffer.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
It is. How much do I owe you, man?
Man, hey, come back. Please come back. Somebody could use you.
It's good to talk to you, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. What's your title now? You just retired from Perry in the office. What's your title now?
I work in Mesa Public Schools.
Okay.
Junior high athletics at the district level. And I go out and I do culture and character lessons to the high school teams, which has been phenomenal. I've really, really enjoyed it. I hit them in the off season, go in, do a little thing about things that I've learned, just to try to give back to the coaches and to the players. But I love being in front of the teams. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun working at the district level with Mesa. Tommy Eubanks and John Huckleberry have been awesome to me. So it's been a lot of fun, a change, but I've enjoyed it.
Coach, how many years did you coach for?
Oh man, 28 as a head, probably 35 is all probably since I was 18.
Chili, when I first moved out here, Chili, Coach Dwayne was one of the first people I met. He was out there at Corona working with Marvin Bagley. And when Marvin was a freshman, and I remember I thought Marvin was like 15, 14 going on like 35. And that's when I first met Coach Dwayne. And it's been a privilege and an honor to watch you coach since then, Coach.
Well, thank you. And for what you guys do for high school sports. It is we need that, and you guys are vital to that. So thank you.
Yes, sir.
And Coach really Phil Jackson this thing in Arizona high school basketball, building 2 dynasties. Like, who does that? Like, how does that even happen? Just walks into Corona del Sol, builds a monster over there, and then walks into Perry and builds a monster over there. And man, just it's phenomenal. And the guys that you coach, Barcelo, also one of my
Alex
favorite basketball
Barcelo,
players.
yeah.
Oh my God, one of my favorite pure basketball players. So much grit out
is
there.
he overseas coach, right? Where is he now?
He's overseas playing.
Okay.
Not only a phenomenal talent, but an
Human.
outstanding individual. Great kid.
Yeah. Chili, we could spend all day listing all the players that Coach Dwayne has done. But the reason we want to talk to him this week is because his guy, Koa Pete. I love what Tommy Lloyd said after the game the other night. He called him special. Said his recruiting pitch was 4-4-4. 4 state titles, 4 gold medals, and we're going to get you to the Final Four. Lord and behold, there they are. There he is in the Final Four. Coach, what's it like? You got to coach Koa at Perry. I remember meeting him as a freshman, and before you guys went on that run, just what's it been like to see him grow? And I'm pretty sure we all could have called this, but you got a front row seat to it.
You know, it's been a phenomenal ride, and now to sit back and watch what he's doing, and for everybody in the nation to see what we saw for 4 years, and to see how humble he is, and to see what a great teammate he is, and how he just wants to win, his passion for winning. It's been fun just being a fan, and I've loved it every second of it.
Listen, Coach, I got this question because I've said this for a while, and people like Kevin McCabe and company used to eat me up with this. Koa Pete is the most complete, competitive winner that the state of Arizona has ever seen. How did he get that way? Because you've seen him from the beginning, being so close to the family. How did he get that way?
Koa, it's the way he was probably raised by Todd and Jana and his family, growing up in a family of athletes, all Division I athletes, brothers and sisters. And I think it's a trait. And you mentioned Cassius earlier. Cassius was a big time player, but I was texting with a coach the other day. It's just a unique trait that Koa has, and that some guys have and others don't. His passion to win and to play his best on the big stage. He's not afraid to be on the big stage, and he's not afraid to make plays. And he makes the right play. So I think a lot of it is growing up in his family, and his will. And then he's very, very, very high character kid, very high character individual, does things the right way on and off the floor. So I think that contributes to him too, but he just has a passion to win, and it is contagious to his teammates. That's why wherever he goes, he wins.
Yeah. You know, what's funny, Coach Dwayne, I don't know if it was you or his dad, but back in the day, one of y'all told me, man, that little one, he's going to be the best one yet. I can't remember who we were talking to. We had to be talking about, talking to the story on one of the older ones, right? And I can't remember if it was you or his dad, but one of y'all were like, that little one, he's going to be the best one yet. And he's kind of falling in line. In translation, Chili, like the reason he's like that is because he had to fight all his way up, man. He wasn't, the little one always gets picked on, right, Coach?
Exactly. And Andrus and Todd Jr. and Cassius, they're not soft.
Hey, Coach, what are some of the things that we might not see? Like, we all see the game and stuff. When the lights are the brightest, we all get to see what Koa's like. What about during the practices, the closed door gym sessions? What was he like? What kind of leader was he? Super vocal? What was he like with the 12th guy on the bench? How was he interacting?
That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked it. And I'm be 100% honest. Koa, off the floor, is even better than he is on the floor. As a leader, better than he is what you're seeing now. He took our younger guys under his wing consistently. Every day in practice, came in ready to go, worked extremely hard because he wants to win. The thing about him, because he came in so highly rated, he has all the attention. Koa never put himself above another teammate, and he never put himself above another student at Perry. He was in his classroom straight A's almost. Teachers loved him. He built relationships with the teachers, very accessible on campus with students. Went in, like, how many kids go into their principal's office and say hi? And he started going in there, and so much so, and our other guys would follow him in there to say hi, that she started having like treats, snacks, and things for him. That's Koa. That's what he's about. He's about just being humble and never put himself. He's very accessible, but on the floor, he wanted to win, and he was always helping our other guys, especially our young guys. Hey, this is how we do it at Perry, and really took the burden off me as a coach, because great teams have to be player led. And so he took the reins with that and was tremendous.
Coach, another
Man,
great
that.
example of that. Listen, he's just a freshman. March is bright, you know what I mean? But what he did the other night, I think, speaks to his character and who he is as a person. Arizona needed somebody to take over that game. They needed someone to set the tone. And I don't know if that was your takeaway watching the game, but it was almost like they looked at him a little bit, and man, did he not flinch. And I think he set the tone for the entire game that other night against Purdue. And man, once he started rolling like he was, there was just no stopping Arizona.
You are 100% correct. And especially at the start of that second half, you could kind of feel it, and team was down. And that's what Koa does. We've seen it firsthand, and you start to feel it, like, oh, he's rolling, but that's his will to win. He was not going to allow them to lose. And in that 6-7 minute stretch, he took the game over and single-handedly put them back in the game. But he didn't force things, which is so phenomenal about him. But he put his will on that game. And that's what he did for 4 years for us. And now people are just seeing it. But I've seen that a million times.
Are you going to the Final Four, Coach? What's the plan?
I am going to watch this one at home. I'm superstitious, as my guys know. I'll be wearing my same shirt, sitting in my same place. But I will be rooting probably harder than anybody in that arena.
Sheesh. Dang, I thought for sure you were gonna be in Indianapolis. One thing I am curious, Coach, with all your success in high school, did you ever get the opportunity to jump to college? Was that a thing that you wanted to maybe try to do, or somebody ever gave you the chance and maybe you declined? Like, why not make the move?
When I was younger, there's some chances, and especially coming out of college, and I was helping at the junior colleges here. I always had that, and then I had some other chances, but I felt like you could have your greatest impact at the high school level. And my father was a coach. I played for him at Corona, and I found my niche of being able to have an impact on kids. And you look at college and you look at the other things, it's always not greener. I wasn't one that wanted to be on the road recruiting all the time. As an assistant, and you break in, you're going to be doing that one. So I just loved seeing these kids come in as freshmen and develop. And I thought that was my niche. And so I kind of stayed with it.
I love that.
Hey,
I love that.
Last one from me, Coach. I'm curious because you've seen a lot of basketball. I know your basketball IQ is through the roof. Kind of projecting.
That's not the question I thought you were going to ask him. Ask him the question, Chili. Ask him the question.
Hold on.
Ask him the question.
I'm going to. But
don't go to that one question.
How does Koa's game translate to the next level? To the NBA, because we know that's where he's going next. Obviously going to be a lottery pick. How do you see his game translating? What's going to be the best fit for him? Things like that.
All right. He has hopefully 2 more games. And then he'll be in the NBA. What people don't realize, and I think scouts are seeing it, you look at him because he's so powerful and he plays with so much force. He has a high IQ. He processes the game at a phenomenal rate. And I put him with one other player I had, Jalen Williams, who processes the game really, really quickly. Koa does that, and Cody. And another kid I had, Casey Benson. And so he's above. The game is slow for him. very slow for him. And he also, you don't see how great of a passer is, how he can facilitate. The other night, he got a rebound and just took it the length and scored a layup. I think in the NBA, he'll have more space. You can't flood the lane like you do in high school and college. But his skills will come out, I think, a little bit more. But people see the power in him right now. He'll get better with his three, but he defends. He has a high IQ. He can facilitate, pass the ball, handle the ball. He has all the tools. Sometimes you don't always see him, especially in like maybe in a role he's with right now. But he will be an impact, and he'll have a very long career in the NBA.
As Tommy has showed us, you don't need to shoot a zillion threes. No. You could just play basketball the way it was designed to play, and you can dominate, and you can win. Chili, ask him the question.
All right, man. Coach, listen, man.
He's not going to answer this, but just ask him the question.
This isn't really much of a debate, and you've coached.
It's a debate. It's a debate.
You've coached more than half of the possible candidates for this. The GOAT, the Arizona GOAT, high school basketball player ever. Koa Pete's got to stand on top of that mountain, and
Coach,
it's really not that close. Like it can't be because what he has done in his high school career alone, from his freshman year to his senior year, has been unmatchable. Nobody has done anything like that.
We know what he's done. Now let him turn you down and not answer this question. Go ahead, Coach.
Coach, you got to answer
the question. I'll answer it that I don't compare players. He had a phenomenal high school career. But you're talking about a guy I coached that was hit 40 with a broken hand in the NBA Finals last year, and won an NBA Finals. Another one that just dropped 24 the other night with the Jazz. Marvin, you're talking about Bibby. You're talking about. I'll go back to Fat Lever, but Koa is on Mount Rushmore.
Okay, that's fair. Hey,
I'm not comparing my guys because I love my guys. Every one of them are the best player they ever played in Arizona.
Thank you, Coach. See, I've been trying to educate Chili on all the history of this stuff. This is what he and I yell at each other about. We'll call each other and be like, blah, blah, blah. But thank you, Coach. Finally, a real answer to that. Because
yes.
Chili.
Hey, I love it, man. I love it. It's not going to change my mind. And like I said, Coach Dwayne has coached half of the possible candidates for the list. So, shout out to Coach Dwayne. And, man, this has been a real privilege for me to be able to hang out and chop it up with you.
Yeah, Coach. Thank you for taking some time on a night. We can now go watch some baseball after this. So we're good.
Absolutely.
Coach, have a good night. Take care, sir. Enjoy the Final Four.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for what you do for high school.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Hey, when those middle school kids mess up, make them run gases, Coach. Down the hallway. When those middle school kids, when they get out of line, just get them running.
Oh, man.
I'll blame you.
Oh, wow. Please blame Cam Cox.
Take care, Coach. Appreciate it. Sammy Dwayne Jr., former coach over there at Perry High School. Coach Koa Pete, 4 straight state titles.
An absolute
I liked his answer, by the way, to that question. I liked his answer.
Very diplomatic. Very diplomatic. And listen, I love Coach Dwayne and everything. Just being able to watch him in action was cool. I know we're not. I don't want to say short on time, but we got to keep things moving. We do got another super special guest, which we don't do this very often. We don't bring people from the South onto the show very often, but
so we're clear, Chili doesn't.
I had to dig.
Is an equal opportunity, friend over here. I don't know if Chili has ever been south of Casa Grande. Is that
I have, and our next guest can vouch for that. But I had to dig and find somebody that I thought was qualified to have this discussion. I needed somebody with those. I needed to find somebody with them real Tucson roots, straight from Cienega, a real Vail Bobcat, if you will. My man from ESPN Tucson, the one, the only, my guy Justin Spears, and I could not be happier to
pro pickleball player Tommy Lawrence.
Hey,
come get that smoke, right, Justin?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Go.
What's up, fellas?
What's up? How about that intro, man? Chili's on the
Man.
Michael Buffer thing tonight, man. He's rolling.
I like it.
He's rolling. Just to get right to it, U of A in the Final Four. What are the emotions?
Man, the vibes, as the kids say, are immaculate down here in Tucson, Arizona, man. It's just a special buzz, you know? I mean, we've seen a lot of Arizona basketball teams make some runs over the last 25 years, but for this team to finally get over the hump and get Arizona into the Final Four for the first time since LeBron James was a sophomore in high school is just absolutely insane. So, man, everything is just buzzing down here in Tucson, Arizona, man. The Cats are in the Final Four for the first time since 2001. It's the 5th time in program history, and it looks like this is the team that could definitely be that second team to cut down the nets, man. So it's exciting stuff down here.
Chili, you heard him mention a little stat. Justin did some research for us, and we can't thank him enough for pointing out everything that has changed since 2001 when Arizona last made it to the Final Four.
There is one correction, though.
Oh,
Tom Brady hadn't won a Super Bowl yet.
Hadn't won a Super Bowl yet. Okay.
But everything else checks out.
So nobody else on the roster was born, Chili, back in 2001.
Well, for sure.
You know, Gonzaga, Tommy Lloyd wasn't even on Gonzaga's staff. Gas was 140.
Man. Yeah. Okay. Dang.
Life has been lifing, guys. We have been through some stuff since the last time they were in the Final Four.
I don't cheer for U of A often, but if it can get gas to 140 again, hey, U of A, go win that thing, because gas is insane right now. It was like $7 in California, FYI.
Dude, it's like $5 here.
Man,
it's crazy.
Right. Wow, man.
Justin, when you look at U of A and the matchup with Michigan, what do you think? They should have been a number 1 seed in the tournament. I think we all agree on that.
Absolutely, man. I think that this is a heavyweight battle, man. I mean, if you talk to a lot of Arizona basketball fans, it kind of reminds them of 1988 when they ended up playing Oklahoma in that Final Four game. So, I mean, the conversation around the college basketball scene all year long has been 3 teams. It's Arizona, it's Michigan, and it's Duke. One of those teams is already out. They got UConn. Danny Hurley and the boys.
They got UConn.
Dang.
Danny Hurley and the boys rally back from 19 points, man. And, I mean, what a game that was. And
incredible.
It was just absolutely incredible. I don't know if it was just more of an incredible comeback by UConn or just an epic collapse by Duke. But, I mean, Arizona versus Michigan, these are the 2 of the 3 teams that everyone's been talking about all year long. And they both match up very well. They both have really good front courts. They both play a physical brand of basketball. They both come from really good basketball conferences. I'd like to think that the Big 12 from top to bottom is better than the Big 10, but that's just me. I know we're all a little biased here, but yeah, man, this is as good as it gets, man. This is a really good Arizona basketball team, and and a really good Michigan team. And I think that these styles, man, I mean, it's going to be, like I said, a heavyweight boxing match, man.
Hey, Justin, I gotta know, man, because one, I don't live in Tucson, thank God for some things, but no shade. I gotta know, Koa Pete, how special has it been for you to be able to cover and watch him and see the things that he's been able to bring to this team and do for the team?
It's been awesome. And, you know, Koa is the ultimate winner, as you guys know. I mean, 4-time state champion at Perry High School. The man has won several gold medals, right? He is the most decorated FIBA basketball player ever, right? It's as far as like Team USA and playing on the world circuit. So, I mean, this guy is so decorated and so talented. And then he comes to Arizona and he picks up right where he left off, man. Just continues to win. And, I mean, he is the ultimate team player. His skill set, does he need to work on a few things? Sure. Does he need to polish up a few things, as he continues to evolve as a player and, gets ready to, go into the NBA? Absolutely. But the dude is super tough. He's super athletic. I mean, right off the bat, 35-5 in his college debut. One of the best debuts we have ever seen by an Arizona Wildcat. Ever. Right? And then he has a pretty solid freshman year, right? I mean, I think he set the bar so high in that first game. So people were like,
it's tough to meet. Yeah.
Yeah. So people were like, man, this guy's going to consistently get you 30. So, when he's out here getting you 10 and 8 in a game, it's
which will take, they'll take it.
Arizona will happily take that because this is an 8-man rotation. And it's a really good team. And I think that when his number is called, Koa Pete always steps up. Very physical, very athletic, and just the ultimate winner. And how about that, man? A freshman rocking number 10, leading Arizona to the Final Four. I know it's different positions, but kind of
No,
reminds me a little bit of Mike Bibby in '97.
listen? Let's play the what if game. What if Arizona goes on and wins this national championship? Where does this put Koa Pete on the pantheon of great U of A players? I know it's just 1 year there, but I think like with his overall impact and everything that he brought, like I would say that he'd have to be somewhere sitting comfortably at the top of that thing. Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. As far as like guys from Arizona to play at the U of A, right? You got, I mean, first and foremost, Mr. Tucson himself, Sean Elliott, and
Elliott.
that's the greatest basketball player in U of A/Tucson history. And then you go
Until
down.
Monday night when Koa wins this thing. Until Monday night when Koa wins this thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I mean, just because Sean Elliott was there for multiple years, broke Lou Alcindor's Pac-10 scoring record. So, I mean, that's a really,
That's a tough hill to
that's
climb.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that's a really high bar. But I think that Koa certainly puts himself in that conversation as one of the best Arizonans to ever play at the U of A. And that also includes Mike Bibby and Richard Jefferson. And an underrated one is Jared Bayless. It seems like nobody ever,
St. Mary's.
talks about him, the guy from St. Mary's, man. There's been some really good players from the Phoenix area that have come down to Tucson, Arizona. But I mean, if you look at the high school accolades, when you look at what he did with Team USA and now Arizona, I mean, he is one of the best of the best. So yeah, man, he's a superstar. And you know what? I mean, whatever NBA team gets him, assuming he's going to go to the NBA draft and become a lottery pick, he's going to continue to win there, unless he's with the Charlotte Hornets. But you know what I mean.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wow.
Just to get you out here on this, Tommy Lloyd, man, I will say I'm a big history guy. Okay. It is so incredibly important to understand and embrace and honor history. And I thought it was such a first class gesture. And Tommy a long time. I don't think anybody was surprised by it. But to see him shout out Lute in that moment, right after advancing to the Final Four, I just thought it was incredibly powerful. Put into words what he means to Tucson, and he's not going nowhere, right?
No, oh no, I don't think he's going anywhere.
Okay.
And I think just like all of us in the workforce, you have a job offer. You got to use it as leverage, baby. Use it as leverage, whether it's a raise for you
Sure.
or a raise for your staff or
players, NIL. Like,
yeah,
hey,
exactly. Getting the
I get it.
resources, getting
Yeah.
the money for your program. I totally understand. And Tommy, I mean, he said it at his introductory press conference when he first took the job, is that there's only one job in the world that he would leave his post at Gonzaga for, and that is to be the head coach of the University of Arizona. I mean, he had it made. I mean, he was going to be the successor to Mark Few at Gonzaga. He's going to live in his hometown in that southeastern Washington area near Spokane, and that was what he was going to do. And then he came to Arizona, and if you look at the first 5 years, no coach has won as many games as Tommy Lloyd has in their first 5 years at a place. And he established himself right away with, Sean Miller's guys, right? That was a
Sure.
nucleus with Benedict Mathurin and
Yeah.
Azuolas Tubelis and Christian Koloko. But then he continued to evolve and get talent. And now 5 years into this, all these guys are Tommy Lloyd players. He has built up quite a roster, maybe the best in Arizona basketball history.
Yeah.
So Tommy Lloyd means a great deal to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona basketball means a lot, as you guys know. And what he has done for this program, for this university, I don't think there is a more perfect man for the job, quite frankly. And I think that Tommy Lloyd, he could be here for the long haul, and he could do something that maybe Lute Olson didn't do, and that's win multiple championships, right? But he also understands that the brand, right? Tommy said, I'm only leaving Gonzaga for Arizona. Arizona doesn't have that brand if it weren't for the guys like Lute Olson. Heck, even Fred Snowden, right before Lute Olson, who brought in Bob Elliott, and they had some really good teams back then, right when they first opened up McHale Center. But Lute Olson is the guy that is considered the one who brought water to the desert, and he put Arizona basketball on the national map. He put Tucson on the national map, man. You ain't talking about Tucson, Arizona, without talking about Arizona basketball and what Lute Olson did. And then, kudos to Sean Miller for being able to maintain that level of success right after his first year and doing it with Derek Williams and Solomon Hill. And then, he had some really good teams after that. But Miller couldn't get over the hump. He couldn't get over Elite Eight. And
money can't buy everything, right? So, like, I mean, listen. Listen.
Allegedly.
Listen.
Allegedly.
I'm just saying, money can't buy everything. Allegedly. I think Lloyd's done a great job. I think Lloyd has done a great job over there. And, I'm super impressed with what you guys got cooking down there. Justin, before we let you go, though, I know you do a lot of give back yourself. I know you got this charity golf thing that you do. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, this is a charity golf tournament that my brother and I started 4 years ago, and it's called the Spears Summer Classic. And basically, my brother and I, because unfortunately, I'm kind of a COVID golfer. Like I really got into golf when the pandemic started.
That's okay.
I needed a socially distant sport, but I wasn't a complete hack. Like I went to the driving range a lot growing up, so like I kind of knew the swing. But then I really started to take it serious as a hobby back during COVID, and I got the bug. I haven't been able to let go of the game of golf. It's been awesome. It's been really good for my mental health. It sucks when you shank one or you hit one out of bounds, sure, but like getting out on the course, especially with your buddies and having a good time, feeling that fresh air, man, it's nothing like it. And so my brother and I, we've been golfing, and we just wanted to create something to get all of our buddies together, have a cool tournament, and also do something good. And we first, partnered with TMC for Children. We raised a few $1,000s, and then all of a sudden, Betsy Bruce and Easter Seals Blake Foundation. Betsy Bruce is a freaking legend as a broadcaster down here in Tucson and Arizona, period. And she was like, well, how about we join forces? And, we can just combine forces, and you bring us golfers, and it's going towards Easter Seals Blake Foundation. You get to help us. And it was an easy choice, man. And we had it last year at Ventana Canyon, and we had 124 golfers. We raised over $43,000. And then this year we're taking it over to Omni Tucson National. And then it's going to be a good time. It's at May 8th, and Omni Tucson National is a very historic course. It's been home to the Chrysler Classic. Guys like Phil Mickelson have played there, the Colagar Classic, all these great PGA Tour golfers that we all grew up watching. At some point in time, they have all made their stop to Tucson, Arizona to play at Omni Tucson National. So we have a very historic course lined up on May 8th. We had 124 golfers last year. This year, we're aiming for 144. That will be a sellout, and it's just a good time, man. I mean, Noah Fafita and the whole Fafita family is out there. Now his younger brother, Dash, who's on the football team as a linebacker, he's going to be with him. We've had Mike Candrea. He was out there, the legendary softball coach, the greatest of all time. And then, let's see, we had Chuck Cecil and all these other U of A football figures out there. So, man, it's a really good time. What started as just a simple golf tournament that my brother and I wanted to put together, it's turned into a pretty cool golf tournament that a lot of people look forward to every year. So I appreciate you guys for allowing me to plug that in.
Info, where can they find some info, Justin?
Oh, man. I think Easter Seals Blake Foundation on their website, they've got all of that. I've been tweeting about it. You can find it on my Instagram account as well. And yeah, have fun. And we are also accepting volunteers too. So if you don't want to golf and you want to help out, we are more than happy to have you. So I appreciate you guys.
He is Tucson, Mr. Tucson.
Mr.
Tucson. ESPN Radio's Justin Spears from Tucson. Justin, enjoy the Final Four. They're going to win it all.
Hey, you're going to be out there. You're going to be out there in Indianapolis, right?
Yes, I will be in Indy. I'll be there from Thursday, and then if all goes well for the Cats, I'll be out there until Tuesday.
I'll just say this now. If Arizona's in the championship game next Monday, Chili, we're not going to record this on Monday.
No, absolutely not.
Another day.
Justin, I need a little bit of the confetti. If you can just grab me a little Ziploc bag.
No, you don't deserve the way you talk about Tucson. No, you don't get no confetti. You don't get, Justin. You keep that confetti.
I'll keep some confetti for myself.
You know what? No. I got a better idea. Get some confetti for Chili. We're gonna frame it for him, and he's gonna have to put it on that wall behind him. All right.
Okay.
That's Justin, what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
You know about Duckies?
Oh, Duckies, the bread.
Yeah.
The banana bread. Oh my gosh, that guy is a freaking legend, man. I love Duckies.
We got it. We gotta go.
A friend hooked me up. A friend hooked me up for Christmas, and it was so legit.
We gotta go.
Hey, that's straight from Tucson, like Nico's. Come on.
I've never had some Duckies. Now I got to put that on the list. Justin, you the man. Thanks, buddy.
Talk to you later, guys.
Duckies. What's this bread? Am I missing out on bread? I gotta go.
Yeah,
gotta go.
It's banana bread. It's really legit, Cam. It's so good.
There we go.
It's a classic. Hey,
Chili, words out the door.
Make sure y'all tune into Chili's two-piece.
Yeah.
You know, me and Gridiron doing a lot of breaking down stuff, and we're gonna show some love to the GOAT, Cole Pete. You'll be watching this on Thursday, so make sure that you rewind that thing and step back in time.
Is set up.
And
I got to check in savings.
And make sure that y'all stop by Instagram and see the cool thing that me and Cam did
you
for our
post it?
guy Roy Lopez.
Did you post it?
I tagged you.
No. You didn't
post it. I tagged you, fool. I tagged you. Roy Lopez reposted it on Instagram.
You shared it on a story. Put it in a post.
No, same thing.
I need you to put it in a post. Post it. All right, out the door. Peace.
All right, I appreciate you. Y'all know
happiness
the deal.
Is a choice. Go out and make it a great day.
All the lights stay on me. I treat the game like Wall Street. If not, it am times 10 with the benefits. Don't time is now. Now, whenever